7.
I mean, I'm curious to see which build he goes for. Is he going to follow the TNZ style of play where it's auto attack based and then you start building up leads with brute force breastplate? Or is it just more of mega, just blow up one guy, get out of there, pray for the best with the rest of your team?
Yeah, right now I'm looking at Sunset Lover picking up that Purify. It's going to be dangerous, going to be able to cleanse the knockout, but either way, thank you very much, gentlemen. But now we're throwing it over to our casters for game number 2.
Game number 2 is on the way between Team Spirit and Alter Ego. We are jumping into this game and we were surprised by that last pick one shot brought to us. So I'm gonna ask you, Trix, what are your thoughts about this pick?
I mean, at this point, Harley feels good, especially against something like the YSS where you can get the playoffs. It fits a composition where you want to try to get ganks early on, and we do know that in the last game, Eco had a little bit of trouble against RP, so I'm expecting to see One Shot attack these off lanes early on, quickly, look for pickoffs and give their offlaners an advantage.
Yep, I feel like there are just so many ways for you to help One Shot in terms of pressuring Alter Ego, just diving right onto Hijume and those other heroes you could expect to be in a bit more safer position, and that includes Yazuke. But at least for Alter Ego though, I think the Grok Eve 2 is such a commendable duo you have to consider in the mid lane. But looking at the emblem so far, is there anything you'd want to point out?
And the pull together from Hijume, plus the cooldown. We're looking to be able to use these skills as much as possible to keep on moving. On the other side, Team Spirit. I mean, nothing too out of question. Sunset Lover looking for damage, looking for items as quick as possible. My major focus on this is really going to be Kid Bomba and Nino in that boss side, and then RP on the top side as well. I think in the past we kind of questioned the CC up against the Freya, but I do think in laning phase, at least it doesn't get bullied exactly. It does lose on the rotation maybe a little bit, but at least it can hold its own against it because you can kite back. It's not going to be as good as the Esmeralda was, but hopefully, as long as we see RP do things like he's doing now, cutting the lane whenever Hiko does, he can get involved in the fights quickly.
Yeah. Now that's a turtle that's going to spawn. We see that Hiko will actually join the fight.
Yeah, just get some poke. Oh my god, down below. Magic trick coming down. Nino is going to get taken out. One Shot's the one to get first blood. Not a shocker over Zawo. Yazuki with the response instantly. Bamba goes straight onto Yazuki, who's still able to escape. Gets the killing spree as well, and Bamba flickers out.
Yeah, I think the last time we saw Bamba on the Sora, there were a lot of highlights.
And this is exactly what I was talking about. One Shot's going to look for those off lanes quickly within the first few minutes, get these pickoffs, and we're already seeing him do it. He's able to help get the kill on Nino, and who better to give an advantage in their lane too than Kid Bomba, especially on something. I'm glad we get to see him on the Sora. Instead of throwing it into the gold lane, we get to see Kid Bomba on something a little bit more aggressive. I'm excited to see how he ends up doing it.
Purify out. RP with the curtain call comes around, and that's a kill over. Meanwhile, One Shot really trying to go for those flanks.
Yeah, but Hijume, he got to target, but the damage doesn't seem to be enough just yet. And going back, I think Team Spirit have done such a great job at either shutting down Nino for the past 2 games. Game number 1, it felt as if whenever he went in with the Sora, there wasn't anything that came out much of it. And now that he's on a Phobius who died immediately even before first turtle, that's going to be a huge advantage for Team Spirit once again.
So what, is Kid Bomba going into Oracle up front? We've seen a lot of different builds on the Sora.
Yeah, he is.
Looks like he's going to go into Oracle first. I mean, you could do like the Sanford hybrid build, the Oheb hybrid build, and a lot of teams have been, some teams have just been going full tank in the EXP lane with Kid Bomba. So I'm excited, is he going to take the aggressive route or the more bulky route?
Yeah, I think he might take the more bulky route just because he has more carries this time around, right? One Shot on the Harley as well as Sunset Lover, not on utility, on the carry pick, but the Kimmy pick, but Hiko. He's going for the normal build now, dude. Doesn't need to, endure any more of that crazy laning phase. He's going for Corrosion side.
Yeah, much better matchup now. Not much attention towards him just yet too. And also with the Vengeance, I feel like there's a lot more ways for him to just sustain the attempts that Alter Ego could potentially do overall. But now, there's 10 seconds before we see the next objective. But it seems that so far, at least they can rely on Sabo, but Iko,
Yep. Just trade here, battle for the gold crab. And it's Hiko again who wins it, gets the corrosion sight too, and that's it.
Arfi just picked up the War Axe, should start, meaning he can actually start chunking a little bit, especially on some of the tankier heroes on the side of Team Spirit. I feel like many times we've kind of been iffy about the CC, but every time, if it gets to late game, CC can really pack a punch, especially against people like Kid Bamba, people like Sawo. So Alter Ego, even though they're not exactly pushing hard in this early game, there is potential. Both teams have some scaling opportunity when we go to the end.
Remember, there's no vengeance on RP. He's able to cut away, pops in a sprint in time. Hiko doesn't have enough range to go on it. On a shot coming down. What? Bamba assassinating Yazuki. Now they fall under the RVM, but Sawo's able to heal up for such a long time. Sawo!
Great recoveries. Alex still alive. Kid Bamba goes down, and look at those attempts. Nino still alive too.
Poker trick, not enough. Sunset Lover goes back in, has to pop in a Purify to cut away. The barrier almost close enough. One shot comes around now as Hiko dies him a Blackbird descent over on Hijume.
Wait, RP still doesn't recall. He tries to help, and will it be worth it?
Big dunk onto Hiko by Nino in front of Pursuit and one shot. With Sunset Lover, we're still trying to get the turtle, sneaking it under Alter Ego.
Both teams still looking for the second turtle here. One shot with Supar up top, and Alter Ego's trying to take advantage.
One shot of the back line, completely zoned. Nino jumps in, Yasuke able to secure the turtle. And now it's Sawo holding the ground. It's the damage from Yasuke and RP.
Yep, Nino zoned out the other members too, but RP might just go down next. Sunset Lover with his range reach. Traction pulse, but he still survives. Yazuki too trying to fight back, but there's an RWM to help him finish the kill.
Now we're seeing some of the lack of possibilities with a hero like the Harley. You get one big shot, you get one cycle. We were talking a lot about cycling yesterday, Mirko, with skills. Once that's it, he can't do much. He has to back off, and at that point, it's a 5v4, to whereas in these second, third turtles, Yasuke can re-engage, come back, re-engage, come back, and continues to output damage.
That's where Alter Ego built this composition after watching what Team Spirit did to them last game. It's like, all right, Team Spirit are looking for like crazy team fights, so we're actually good at this in MPLID. We're actually good at going for these chaotic compositions, so why don't we get the Phobius? Long team fight, cycle of skills, try to get past the Spirit cycle.
Yeah, and it feels like this lineup itself kind of makes Team Spirit surprisingly a bit more passive in terms of gameplay. Yet you do see the attempts from one shot, but that's the tech charge already forced out of Alec. Oh, down bottom though.
Wow. He gets out. That is surprising. I thought for sure he's going to be picked off, but he has to burn out the flicker and Alter Ego get a free turret.
The damage is actually getting through Hijume somehow. So at least it's a bit clear who Team Spirit might want to really go after during these kinds of scenarios. That was also the flicker that was forced out, so that could be big.
I mean, at this point, Alter Ego Esports feel comfortable, though. Taking a look at the items once again. Kid Bamba did lock in the Oracle. Might be looking for a little something different after that. On the other side, we already have Hunter Strike and going into Endless Battle for Yasuke. So big damage on that side. The only one ahead right now on Team Spirit is Sawo, and it's barely anything. The gold lead is in all the right hands, I feel like, for Alter Ego.
Yeah, at least they'll get that turret down bottom, though, and they can gradually set up for the coming objective, but they're getting poked so well. The range is no joke that you get to see from Alter Ego, and even the jumps coming in from Nino. They know that they're still in the purple buff.
Yep. Wave in the bottom lane already pushed in. Hiko, he was trying to go up top to go for the wave, but Team Spirit are recalling him back. I don't know, a bit indecisive there. Hesitation from Hiko going back and forth.
All right, so Team Spirit, how do they need to approach this? I think you take your time. Maybe you look for the pickoff with one shot. Hiko now making his way down, so they might be able to force something. But unless they can lock down Yasuke or Hijume, Alter Ego Esports gonna have a free time.
On a shocker, that's gonna be the tectonic charge landing on the back line. One shot taken out of the equation. Now it's Bamba with a three-man knockup. Mount of Shocker locks Hiko down as he's able to pop independence and running away. Now Nino in for the pursuit constantly. As Sawo, Raging Sandstorm's back. Arfi gonna go for it as Bamba is still able to survive.
Bomba, he cannot survive. Sunset Lover surprisingly still alive though, but Sawo now on his fourth death in this game, not looking too good for Team Spirit, and Alter Ego takes the free Lord.
Hiko, once he knew it was over, I'm hightailing it back up to the gold lane. Maybe I gotta push, maybe I gotta do something, but I am out of here, which I think overall was a good play. Team Spirit, even when they're losing, they know when to call it off. They're not exactly overcommitting. This should be too major here. Alex gonna back off. But still, my major problem is one shot all.
Oh,
Hold on.
On the shocker, Yazuki's taking a lot of damage there. RP looking for flank all alone now, gets caught by Kid Bomba. Hiko's still there in the back as Nino goes in together with a tech charge of Alec to pick him up. Meanwhile, RP shut down by Bomba. One shot on Nino. Gonna go for the poker trick. Just in a bit. Jumps in forward. That's the dark wave! Nino!
two-man Dark Wave, and they're still trying to go for it. Nino surprisingly still alive after all that. That's RP for Hiko.
A 1-for-1 trade might, I mean, it's good for Team Spirit, especially with Lord
Big shutdown.
coming in. It will be quicker for Hiko to help defend than it will be for Alter Ego to get the push in, right? Alter Ego, in my mind, try to break through something in the mid. Try to find some sort of big play. Team Spirit
1v1.
in a safe spot.
Bomba goes to the skies. Yazuki says, all right, that's enough.
That's
enough.
hero with a bit too
Enough,
much
sir.
dashes. Yes, that's enough. And Team Spirit will get to take care quickly of this Lord, not sacrificing too much of their outer turrets, but still you could feel the damage already coming in. Alter Ego. Oh, Nino. So brave with all those flickered dark waves.
Yeah, he loves that, man. And in Indo, at least in Season 16, when it was still the Phobius meta, he had the most picks on Phobius.
So
So it's a signature.
thing, yeah. Oh,
RP, what?
Oh.
He's taking a whole deadly magic. Oh my god, he survives for a bit, but Bomba takes him down now, gets caught with a final shot, but Hiko's jumping in as well. Orange Rump taken by Hiko. Now it's Alec looking for the play. Has the tech charge, Dark Wave landing on Hiko. They can't find the barrier just yet. And that's the tech charge from Alec.
and now Nino jumping in onto the backlines to Sawa with the flicker raging sandstorm, catches two. Alec with a flicker out still survives, but under the turret, Sawa does not.
And Alter Ego are forced back. Team Spirit. They defend with the help of the Holy Shield.
Yeah, but I wonder what the call was for RV at that moment. He went 1v1
Just got
against
nuked.
one shot.
So at this point, but Alter Ego still hold. I mean, it wasn't the type of turnaround where Team Spirit now equalizes the gold. Alter Ego still holding strong.
But it's deja vu, Trex. Like, the same thing is happening. Yes, the lead isn't changing by much, but Team Spirit are delaying to get to the item power spikes.
Yeah.
The third item just gets in for Hiko. Is that the one that mattered? He can finally start playing. A lot of this is going to come down to how one shot. I've been talking about one shot the whole time on this Harley, and I really want to keep honing it in. It's going to be about how he approaches these Lord fights.
Yeah.
The timing.
Divine Glaive, there you go.
Time Glaive finally does come in, but he needs to pick and choose on timing, because if he comes in like he's a YSS too early on, then they blow their chance at the retribution, right?
One shot.
But he might find someone here.
He was able to almost kill RP.
Magic and a poker trick now. The hat trick coming down. Nope. He jumps away from the curtain call. Oh my god, one shot gonna be there. Nino goes for the trade. Sawo now caught in the dark wave. Up top, what happened? Ego just fell. Meanwhile, in for the pursuit from Nino. Hijime gonna go for the chase as well as Nino tries his best to get closer. Bomba jumps onto the brick wall. That's the brick wall. That's Grok.
Yeah.
Alec is the brick wall.
It's a 1-for-2 though.
Built like a brick wall.
Alter Ego definitely have the upper hand here.
they
One
just
shot's
rush.
not there.
They have to just rush the Lord here. No retribution for one shot, and they have enough of a brick wall to stop Team Spirit from trying to come in. Another Lord marching down. This time they need to take the approach a little bit differently. You can't have someone getting a one shot by one shot on your way in to knock on the door. If Alter Ego can take this one a little bit slower, there's a better chance at pushing through an inhibitor.
Yeah, because earlier it did feel like they could deal with RV or at least put him down to a significantly low HP. I'm not certain if he already has in some of the stacks or if he does even have the Skype just yet, but this is going to be a siege that Team Spirit definitely has to defend.
Yep. Lord charge in the mid lane. Sawo trying to hold the angle. Dark Wave on two with Void Blast as well, but Nino holds the Infernal Pursuit. Doesn't want to go in too aggressive. Mid lane baser already cracking. Dark Wave now with the real world inflation as well. Sawo is able to walk up, just zoning them though. That's another base turret, and it's the far lane. So Alter Ego, they got what they want. They back away.
Not even going to force that turret down bottom. They didn't deal with the waves just yet. That's literally what they wanted. Alex still not letting go of this though. Will get revealed by the Magic Sentry.
He doesn't even care.
If he
He's
doesn't.
part of that push now.
Oh,
Listen,
one
he
shot
can
cares.
take this to his face, though. It's not a problem. He's a bulky boy. He's a tanky guy right now.
It's a brick wall.
He's a brick wall right now, and a couple of cards aren't going to go through. Alter Ego, though. With this, they played it much safer than last time. They back off. They don't need to push in. They're holding position.
Traction pulse actually threads the needle there.
Okay, such a close call. It seems like they still actually might want this turret down bottom, though.
Yeah, they really do. Eco has to use it defensively. The Valkyrie descent, but oh no, he goes for the tech charge, way too aggressive. Eco turns it around on Yasuke with a vengeance, and he gets a double.
Kitwomba with a set.
Just when I was hyping him up. Just when I was hyping him up for not going too deep and backing
You don't need to do that anymore, Trex. Welcome to my world. The curse is real.
That's only the second time we see Yasuke, or the first time we see Alec go down after playing such a phenomenal game on this Grok.
Now he's 1-1-1-1.
Now he's 1-1-1-1. Did he have the immortality earlier already?
He did. It got popped, and then his health bar got popped on top of
Rock
it.
still has the immortality, yeah.
It's on cooldown, though.
Down. They're now looking for the entry.
That is so big. Flicker on the eve. Sawo can just Radiant Sandstorm. Are they really going to use these resources on him?
I mean, it's 25 seconds till Lord. I think it's a decent play to position, right?
I never realized Sao was on a 0-6 stat line already.
Yes.
It seems like
had a rough one.
Yeah, he's always getting bursted down by Alter Ego here.
You know.
This is the second Khalid game. He played Khalid last time too, didn't he?
Yep. Now he's 0-6-7.
6-7.
I didn't even read the last number. But
It goes 3-4. You know 3 + 4 is, right?
7.
7.
And what's 1 + 2 + 3? That's Sunset Lovers KD.
1 + 6.
6.
Okay.
So Sunset Lover plus Hiko is?
Sunset Lover plus Hiko is 6. 7?
Yes.
Yes,
Exactly.
there you go.
Well done.
Third Lord of the game, by the way.
That's hard.
Okay.
Third Lord of the game.
What is he doing? Okay.
Opal is unhappy.
Okay. Anyway, I do feel like Team Spirit will be a bit unhappy with this too. They lost the Lord, weren't even able to contest just because Sawo wasn't available to help them get some information. It's one shot. It might be a bit more difficult for him to find the right angles this time around.
Can we talk about how Yasuke has 3,600 more gold?
Yeah, it's tough as a
Matter
Harley.
at this point. It doesn't really matter at this point, but still, it's a pretty insane number right there.
Hold on, Alec.
The side.
Oh my God, Alec! What a tech charge! Finding one shot now. Sawo with Radiant Sandstorm backwards. Hiko and Bomba goes in over on Nina, but able to survive. Hiko already using vengeance. Kid Bomba will fall.
That's a counter engage that was unsuccessful for Team Spirit. Now 1 by 1, they're going down. It's only Sunset Lover and Hiko who's still trying to fight.
That's gonna be the kill over out to Sunset Lover. Hiko losing immortality. RP still there. Yasuke will go forward with Traceless. Now it's Sunset Lover over on Nino, and Yasuke goes over the base. That's the immortality palm with Alter Ego. Equalize in the best of 5. 1-1.
After a rough first game, Alter Ego equalized the score 1-1. And honestly, Team Spirit didn't make it easy on him. Alter Ego definitely had to work for that one. They made less mistakes than last time, and because of that, they were able to close this game out in a very clean fashion. Per usual, it looks like we could be going the long haul, guys.
Yeah, I am pretty